Hello, hello. I hate this live on Facebook. I do prefer going live on YouTube. Hello, Craig, my lovely. How are you? Afternoon, Sue, Karen. Hello, hello, Dory, my lovely. I didn't think that we'd get anybody on actually, just because it's like middle of afternoon. Carol, my lovely lady. Hope you're all well. Afternoon, John, my lovely. So as you can see, I've got it all set out. Hope you're well, Carol. How's the back, my love? Oh, I don't like this pause. Dear, this pausing. Malarkey. So, let me just look back into chat and see who the first one coming in was. Who's got the name down for a reading? I think Sue. I think you were the first one to comment. So let me write Sue down. So Sue's my number one reading. Doreen's my number two. Snowing like mad here. We just had a few flakes, but nothing that much, Craig. So it might miss us and just come to you. Oh, bless. Thank you, Karen. Well, I thought I'd share my cards and show you what pack of cards that I'm using. Sue, can you give me a relevant number that's relevant to you, my lovely? Don't matter what number it is, just as long as it's a relevance to you. Oh, I'm having to use my pillowcase as my black cloth. I've ordered a black cloth, but it's not arrived yet. Clara's going to love it. Linda, my lovely, how are you, my lady? Linda, you're my number 3. I'm just copying you as you come into chat. So, I bet Clara's going to be loving snow. Hope so, would make a change. 19, Sue. Sue's number's 19. What? Right. Just bear with me a second, my lovelies. Oh, I've just got to make sure I get everybody down where I need to get them, so I'm not going to confuse myself. So, the reason I asked for a number is because the number's relevant to the amount of shuffles that I do for you. So, because it's 19, obviously I'm not going to shuffle the cards 19 times. So, what I do then is I add the 1 and the 9 together. And then that's the number of shuffles that you get. Afternoon, Cole. So let me move that one out of the way. Don't forget, I am quite new to this, so you do have to excuse me. So that's past, present, future, and overall card. So tell me if I'm shouting a little bit because I can't help it. I'm right loud. Yeah, all good here for me, my lovely. So just let me get my pen before I start, just so I can make notes. Because I'm not actually writing these down like I did the last ones. Yes, so. Right, so we're starting with your past. So, you've got the King of Swords. So, as you can see your card. I'm just going to pick it up just to have a proper look at the cards. And see what I get from the card. Oh, I love you too, Sue. Ooh, just dropped your card on the floor. That's a bit of a bugger. Just bear with. Oh my God. Right. Ready. So from what I can see from this card, Sue, is that again, I think when you were younger, I think you had a lot going off around you. I feel that you did somebody was protecting you, but I also feel that you had to stand on your own. Don't answer till end, and then you can do me an all in one. But I do feel that somebody left who was close to you when you were little. Even in Antoinette, I feel like somebody left that when you were younger. They like fell off radar for a little while. And the reason I see that is because I can see that falling. But yeah, I think there were a lot of chaos around you when you were either younger years or teens. And like I say, I do feel that you had to stand on your own. Hang on, Antoinette, I'll let John write your name down. Your second card is the Knight of Wands. So that's your second card. So I feel that all the chaos around you, you actually left it all behind, Sue. And you've took flight. I think you've still got quite a few connections to your past, but you're like on a new path. You're taking a new path. You're going down a different road. Afternoon, Kelly. Antoinette needs writing down on the little paper on that one. But yeah, that's where I feel you are now. I feel that you've still got quite a few ties, Sue. Whether they're keeping you back or holding you, I'm not sure. But I think you're going to have a choice to make, because you can see the two heads on the swan. One's a more positive outlook, whereas though the other one, it's like holding its head down. So I think that's more connected to these roots that are growing. I have put my name down before for a reading whenever it's my turn.
Number 9.
Well, it's not. She's number 1, 2, 3, 4. And Antoinette will be 5. For your past, present, future. For your future, oh my goodness. Whatever path and choices you've decided to make, you've chose the right one. You're also going to be surrounded by, I think, more positive people. Because some of these are growing up. So I think you're going to help other people come forward as well, and blossom and grow. I feel that you are going to have to be, you're either going to be working with people, but you are going to be like what do you call it when people look up to you for,
Mentor.
Like a mentor kind of thing. That's what I'm getting from that. Or that's what people look at you as. But you've helped so many along on the path you chose here. This is where you're helping so many, and I think that you're just going to enjoy everything that you do. Still got a bit of worry going off in your future, but I think everything's going to be fine for you, my lovely. Like I said, I think you're going to mentor, or people are going to look up to you for something what you do, but you're definitely helping others to grow. Your overall one. So this is the overall of all the 3. So the overall card showing me that you were topsy-turvy in your past and you had a lot of things going on to you. But again, you've got the wand in your hand. So again, you did stand up for yourself. You knew how to voice your opinions. These here that are growing, these relate to the 7 of Pentacles card that you turned. Bless you, Rach. But these around you are what's pointing you to the future. And this one here is like your choices that you've got to go. You've got your legs going one way, and I think this animal represents another one. So that's the path that you had to cross, and you can see other paths that you've done along the way, but you're pointing your leg up, which means that you followed the right path and led you to where you are. So that's your reading, Subi Sue, my lovely, but I don't know how right or wrong I am, and I would like you all to be honest, honest with me, because
you just need a
yeah, I'm just getting back into this, so
you put them back in shuffling?
no, Well, I do. But then I just throw them. Do you know? Not bad watching an hour before I go to it. Oh, bless. So Sue, can you relate to any of that, my lovely? I'm a bit nervous, so I'm talking a bit fast. So, number 2. Doreen, you gave me number 2 as your number. Is that still okay?
No.
Oh, no. Doreen, what number's yours, my lovely? What's your number? Can you put Kelly's name down for me? Dooby-dooby-doo. Doreen, are you still here, my love? Thank you, Karen. I'm so nervous. It's untrue. So Doreen's not in at the moment. So
30 seconds.
I know. This is a problem with Facebook. Lindzi Dane's good job. Oh, bless. Thank you. I know, but I've got to get feedback off Sue yet and see if I did all right with Sue's. Hi, Claire, Steve. So next, good. I'll go to the next one.
No, because you're still got to wait 30 seconds for them to answer.
Yeah, but I said that for Doreen 30 seconds ago. So wouldn't Doreen have answered?
Well, I don't know. Probably.
Thanks, Stephen.
Linda,
Linda, are you still in? Thank you, Lindsay. Yeah, you are spot on. Bullied in school, always a learner. I have given advice to loads of teenagers up to this point in my life. Oh, bless Sue. Oh, I'm sorry you had such a rough time, my lovely, in school. I'm so glad that you're helping others, because bullying's wrong on all forms. So, well, I'm glad you understood it, Sue, my lovely lady. Oh, right. Linda Meredith.
your number.
I need your number, my lovely. I don't like this 30-second delay. It drives me crackers. Afternoon, Claire. Hope you're well. You have to check if any of these are on lists that are coming in to that list. Because if they are, then...
No, I don't know.
So we've got no Doreen and we've got no Linda.
Karen.
Oh, yeah. I am here and number 2 is relevant. Right, my lovely lady.
Was this Linda?
Yep. So, Linda, my lovely. Oh, let me write Linda here just in case I need to write out down. Oh, Linda, you've got the devil as your first card. I love the devil. So, I'll load the card up so you can see a little bit, and then I'm just going to move it behind the camera just to have a look. I feel in your past, Linda, then, because you've got the devil card, which means I think you were a bit of a prankster growing up. I think you were a bit of a wild child at times. I think you were a lot like me, Linda. I think you took risks. You didn't take life seriously, and I think you could have not gone down the wrong path fully, but I think you could have easily been swayed. And when I say by doing things wrong, I don't mean you were naughty. I just mean I think you was hot-headed. You knew what you wanted. I think at times you could have been easily led by others and could have swayed you. Diane Jean O'Brien. We'll put you on list, my lovely. Oh, bless you. Thank you, Sue. But yeah, I think in your past, my lovely, I think you were led astray. I think I'm not going to say party animal, but I think you could party at times like best of us. But no, I think in your younger days, I think you were surrounded. I think sometimes you were surrounded what could be like by lies and deceit. But I do feel that you could have been easily led to take paths that you wasn't really wanting to take, but you are grounded to the floor. So I think sometimes you could say not go that way. I think sometimes you could you knew where you knew how far to go and not go too far. That's what I get from your past. The High Priestess. So for your present, I feel that every path you were led down, and everyone that did try to lead you down the wrong path, you actually found yourself, and you've still got a bit of that. You've still got a bit of the what can you say, the I don't know how to word it. Not the naughtiness in you, the jokingly side for you. I can still see you hold on to that, and to be honest, I think you enjoyed some of what you did in your past, because you still like holding on to some memories, but yeah, you outgrew them all, and you sort of like settled. I feel at times now you feel that you've got a lot of eyes watching you, possibly judging you, but you hold your head high, and yeah, you know who you are. You found yourself. The Hermit for your past, present, future. So the future as the Hermit, I feel that all those eyes watching you are no longer going to be watching you. They have been you've sorted it all out. I still think that you're going to be wary and protect yourself from people that may come into your life, because I think you'll still refer back to your past as watching out for the this character here. He's not the devil, but you know what I mean. I think you're going to be constantly wary of people like this that you've had in your past, and I think two people may try and come in. I don't know whether steal things away, steal you back rather than steal from you. But you're in a better place. But you do keep yourself keep yourself to yourself now. I think you've got good family and friends around you, and there's always and the light. I think the light's significant. It might be a light bulb moment for you, that you actually feel confidence and everything else in yourself, that you can finally just be yourself and not have to worry or care about what people think. And then your last card is the Three of Pentacles. And to me, this is just, again, it symbolises all three, because it's you've got close friends with you. Again, these are, I'd say so these friends are from your past. I think you've stayed close to two close friends. You've got three in background that you're still close with, but overall, it was like you three did things together, and yeah, but you stand out because you're in the middle. And again, you've got that flight, so you're ready to take that flight, which is the High Priestess. And in the Hermit one, and again, you surrounded yourself with good friends now, and yeah, everything's going to be good, my lovely. So that one's yours, my lovely Linda. I hope that makes sense to you, my love. Karen Pickford, have you got Karen down?
Janet, what does she want a reading?
She
put, I've never had a reading of any kind.
We could pop you down, Janet. I'll pop you down on list. You've got to look for these coming in, because these are on list first. Yeah.
It says they come in, isn't it?
I'll just wait and see what Linda can verify for me from that. If she can take any or all.
Karen's next. You see what number of Karen?
Karen.
Louise Angel.
Oh, Karen. Can I have a lucky number off you, my lovely? A number that's relevant to you. Oh, bless Linda. Thank you, my lovely. Thank you so much. See, at minute, I'm just doing my past, my presents, and my futures. I might, an overall, I might attempt to do questions where you can ask a question to cards when I get a bit more confident. Afternoon, Kimmer. Thank you, Diane. I think it's, no, Karen. Louise Angel, my lovely. Need a number, a significant yet? 24. Marvellous. So we've got your past, Karen. So as you can see, you are the Eight of Swords. So I'm just going to move it back. There were a lot of things holding you back in your past, Karen. And at times you felt like you had your hands tied and that there was no way out. I feel there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, possibly 5 people that were holding you back. There were 3 in background, and I think these 3 in the background were trying to pull you away and help you spread your wings as such, and help you to get out of certain situations you was in, because you really did. You I mean, as you can see, your hands are tied. Your hands are tied. So to me, you were trying to be held back, but then you can see this lovely butterfly in the top, or flower, or what I present it as a butterfly, even though it might be a flower. But these 3 here are the ones that were trying to get you to spread your wings and realize potential that you had, and that you didn't need to stay as you were, and be pulled down like you was. Yeah, that's what I feel from that one. In your future,
Present.
Present. So in your present, you've got the 9 of Wands. And I can see, and I know your life's been turned upside down, Karen. But you can actually see that in the cards. You feel like you're falling. You're still holding on. You've still got that reach. So you are still. You're still going to build. You're building yourself back up. You know where you've got to get to, but you are going to have struggles getting back up to where you were, because you're still not. You're getting to. It's like an halfway point. I think you've come to terms with so much, but this halfway point, I think you're struggling, and this is the biggest hurdle. It's like you're scared if you move, you might end up falling back down again. But that you have got things waiting for you up here at the top. Then we've got Temperance. So again, with the Temperance card, Temperance card. This here that's waiting for you up there, this is going to be you when you finally manage to climb. You are still going to have quite a few ties to your past, and for your reading, Karen, I am going to say your memories are going to stay, and they are going to stay connected to you. But I do feel that you are going to come to that place where you can celebrate life rather than being scared of life. I think you're going to be able to. That's what you've got coming in your future, where you're going to embrace life, and you're going to step back out and start celebrating, my lovely. Thank you, Karen. They are nice cards. And for your last card, your overall card, you've got the King of Cups. And again, you can see all this upheaval below, and things still like trying to drag you from your past. And then you can see the journey that you've been on. It's not been a straightforward journey. You've had a lot of bends and not bends, but it's been a long winding road for you, as the Beatles had said. And again, you can see the river and you can see the loss that you've had, Karen, which obviously I know that anyway. But to me, the river would symbolise a loss. But you are getting there, you're getting back. And as you can see, you're riding the seahorse, the stallion, to what it is. And again, you're holding your cup, so you are going to get to celebrate life again. It's not going to be easy, but you're going to surround yourself with who you need to surround yourself with. But you are going to get there, my lovely. So that's yours, Karen, my lovely lady. I hope that makes sense to you, my love. Who have we got next?
Antoinette, number 3.
Antoinette. Afternoon, Amelia. Oh dear.
Antoinette picked number 3.
Antoinette picked number 3. I'll just make sure she's in chat. Antoinette, my lovely lady, just gives a yes. How do you feel about me being on Facebook and not YouTube? Right now. Oh dear. Please can you tell me the name of the tarot sets you're using? I can, my lovely. They're the Paulina Tarot by Paulina Cassidy. I only actually got these the other day. I like picture cards, Carol. So for me, I don't read the cards like from the books. I read it as what I see off the card. Oh, bless Karen. Thank you, my lovely. So I read what I see rather than what the book says. So when it's like, I don't know whether Pentacles is like to do with money and stuff. At the minute, I'm reading them I'm just reading like the past, present and future. So I'll just take that reading on pictures at cards. And that's what I love about these, because they're beautiful cards and all hand designed and everything. Leave that there so if anybody wants to see. Oh, look, you can see price on board. Antoinette's number, and it was number 3. Janet Butler's put number 11. Lindsay, please, if you need a number, because I see a lot. Thank you, it's brilliant.
11.
Yeah, for Janet. As Janet, what number's Janet for a reading?
We're on number 5. Janet's number 9.
Janet, you're number 9, my lovely. So
Kelly,
I'm on number 4 now.
5.
So what were Antoinette's number?
Number 3.
Number 3.
You're on number 5. I'm reading number 5.
Yeah, but did Antoinette give me a number?
Yeah, number 3.
Have I wrote the number 3 or was?
No, she didn't. Oh,
right.
She came in.
Oh, do you know? I'm so confusing. So the first card, my lovely, you've got the 4 of Wands. So Antoinette, I feel like when you were growing up, I could take this symbol as two ways. You can take it that you was very protected when you were growing up. You were like a princess to certain people. Or I could be getting it right, and it could be the other way around with this card. Just because the castle, so you could feel like you were trapped in a castle at times. But I do feel like you were trapped, like as a princess. I feel you could have had a stricter upbringing, because you're free, but you're not free. So you're like held back, not held back from doing anything, but like people were either very overprotective. But the castle could see castle's throwing me a bit, because that could symbolise that you're either you were like treated like a princess, or you were hid in the tower like a princess. But I think I'm gonna say you were a princess. I think I'm gonna say you were like a princess. But yeah, I think your upbringing was quite straightforward. I think it bar from the protectiveness. I think you had your head in the clouds a lot of the time. A bit like me. But yeah, I think you were quite away with the fairies at times growing up, where you just lived in your own little bubbles. And but yeah, but I think you flourished. I think you knew what you wanted in life. You knew where you needed to be. Um, but yeah, you were happy. I think yeah, I'd say you were a happy in childhood, because you're smiling in this thing. Ah, so you're very trapped in. So I were yeah, so I were reading card wrong, because like I said, the castle could show that you was, but you were happy whether you had a strict upbringing. But yeah, I mean, I did. Mm, yeah, very strict. Yeah. So I'm going to leave it there, because I don't want to, because you answered, I don't want to jump too much onto what you've said. But yeah, like I said, I feel that you're either overprotected, but I do feel you were happy. But I do think you had your head in the clouds at times. So now we move on to the future.
No, present.
Present, sorry. And you've got the judgment card. Um, and again, weighing up, and it would, they are, to me, they're all relevant. I think you judge yourself a lot of the time, or you feel like you're being judged, because you're there hanging. But the thing is, you've got the strength to pull yourself up. You are going to have a few to build that confidence up. I think you're gonna really need to pull on yourself, because you've got it. It's just that there's something that you either,
Waiting for.
yeah, I'd say waiting for, but so much going off around you. I don't know. I don't know if it's like um go. I'm just trying to see what else I see. Yeah, you need to have more confidence, Antoinette, because look, you've got that little flower spouting from your back on this card. Um, so you really do need to start believing more in yourself, and there is a way out. Look, you're not trapped. You can, and you will succeed. But it is going to take some working. Um, yeah. So present.
Future.
Oh, bloody hell, future. I get them all mixed up. It's good job John's at that with me. Page of Swords. So again, for your future, um, you've reached the top of this one. You've reached. You've got there. But you know that confidence level surrounding you, um, you're still not 100%. But look, you're ready to fight. You're ready to stand up and say, this is me. This is how it's going to be. Um, I think there's another two round you that are similar to you. They're closer to the top than where they're closer to standing tall on the stone on the stand. But yeah, but again, I think sometimes again that airy fairiness where your mind just can run away with you sometimes. I think that's still happening now, because you can see here, that you've got fairies coming off you. Well, not fairies, but what I perceive as dreamy waves. But yeah, I think you just need to. You've got one leg longer than other here. So to me, it's just taking that final step and just that final belief, my lovely. And then the overall cards, you've got the Six of Pentacles. And again, I think you're gonna. It really does just embrace all the past three cards, where you can see all the your feet were still tied back, you were still holding back. You can see how you're blooming. Again, you've got you've got the hat with the fairies. I think you're going to be like me. We're always going to have his heads in cloud, and I think life can pass us by We aren't as even noticing at times. And I think we can be sometimes like in his own little world while things are happening. But you will get that confidence, and you can see yourself. I mean, if I turn that upside down, you'd see yourself there, like looking down. So this card is just a representation of everything will be all right. You need to start doing more self belief. Keep them dreams and whatever you're dreaming, and keep reaching for that dream, for that goal. Because what others might see it as a dream in your head, it's actually not. It can be achievable, and you can achieve anything, my lovely lady. So yeah, I need to read you again, Antoinette, in a couple of weeks. It's all right. In about 4 weeks, I need to read you again, Antoinette, because I think that could be happening now rather than. I think you need another reading in a couple of weeks, because I still don't think that you're where you need to be. You've still got to like keep fighting. So yeah.
Kelly's next.
Kelly
Brat. She's picked number 2.
Kelly's picked number 2.
Need a number off Diana, Jean O'Brien and Karen Pickford for now.
Right, they'll put them into thing. Right, Kelly, this one's for you, my lovely. Are you still in chat, Kelly? I'll put cards out just in case. Just need Kelly to confirm she's still in chat. Maybe you are my twin flame. I could be, Antoinette, I could be. As twinnies. Kelly, if you could comment for me, my lovely, otherwise I'm going to have to move on to the next one. Diana's put 22, please.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just Karen Pickford.
Right, so I'm going to pick these cards back. Oh, Kelly's there. Oh, my goodness. I was just about to pick your cards up then, Kel.
30-second delay on Facebook.
Karen's put 7. Right, Kelly, my lovely. So this is your past, yeah? So you've got the King of Pentacles. So let's see. What?
I want to say Doreen's just come back in. So if Doreen...
I'll do Doreen next. Yeah. Doreen, I'll do you next, my lovely, because I tried to call you out earlier. Thank you, Lindsay. Spot on. I'm always aware of the first one. Confidence, long story, no harm. Oh, bless. Thank you, Antoinette. I'm glad that you're all taking from cards. Because like I'm just so nervous. I'm not a nervous person, but I am. So, Kelly, let's see for you. Feel like for you, Kelly, from a young age, you were ready to flee the nest, as they say. I think you were ready to leave home before you should have left home. To be honest, I think you're quite strong in that respect. I do feel that you do cocoon yourself. You've put there's a wall that's been building possibly from when you were younger. Doreen, you've not missed it, my lovely. I didn't do it. I'm going to do it in a next one, my lovely. I think there were quite a few opportunities for you, Kelly, but there's one. I think there were one that you wanted to follow when you were younger. I do think, again, at times, I think that you felt judged by people because you've got people peeking through and watching you. But to you, it were like, I don't think it bothered you. I just think you just like put a protection up towards yourself. But you did have your heart set on one path. For your present, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So again, I think you're still holding yourself back, Kelly, because your wings are there. But I don't think I don't feel there's anybody stopping you bar yourself. I think it's yourself that you're not believing either in yourself, or you're not doing something to full potential. Because your wings are it's like on this one, your wings are opening and then they've opened a bit further. So it's like you're wanting to do something, but you can't. You're like holding yourself back, my lovely. So I think again for you, it's going to be that self-belief. Your head's strong. You know exactly what you need to be doing. But I think you just need to have a bit more courage in yourself. Just take that step, because you're the one holding yourself back. There's nobody else holding you back. For your future, you've got the 8 of Wands. So again, I think you're going to go through quite a lot. I mean, you're holding one of the swords in both hands, so I think you are going to get that confidence in yourself, that booster to throw the gauntlet down, as they say, and take on that challenge and believe in yourself. Again, I think there's quite a bit of jealousy around you, but I can't see why they're jealous. But I think you have got a bit of jealousy around you. But your future, though, you are going to take flight. You've actually spread your wings there. Look, you've got your butterflies that are flying beside you. They're no longer attached to you. So you have let yourself. You've done what you needed to do, either with yourself or with the situations that you've got going off. But yeah, you're ready. You're going to be ready, my lovely. And then your overall card, it just shows again the journey, the path that you've been onto, because this is where you was in your past. And again, you can see you were confident. You could see you were ready to celebrate life itself. You can see the struggles that you've had, the flights, but then you see this appear, and this is like, it's like another level. So you're going to get to that other level. It's been a long journey, or a difficult journey with yourself, but you're finally going to be free, and you're going to be who you need to be, and yeah, you're gonna detach your wings, and you're gonna have become this beautiful. I can't say butterfly, because a butterfly ain't got wings. So, well, yeah, but when it loses its wings, sheds the skin. You like make the change. You shed your skin. You come out of your cocoon. So that's what I'm picking up for you, Kelly, my lovely. Yeah, have no confidence. You need to build that confidence up, Kel. Honestly, you're going to be amazing. You're going to do absolutely fantastic. You just got to have that bit more self-belief, that bit more confidence. Maybe try doing things that'll boost your confidence, like set yourself a daily challenge or something, just to give you, so you can boost that confidence level up. That might be a good idea. Who's next?
Diana Jean O'Brien.
Diana. Mm-hmm. And what number did Diana give me? 4. I'm going to...
My chat's up, so I don't know if it's... I've got Kelly's comment, I'll just say no confidence.
1, 2, 3, 4. So, Diana, my lovely. So, Diana, for the past, you have got strength. So, strength is in your past. So, I feel that you, Diane, I think you're a fighter. I think in your past, I think you've had to fight for things. Um, you don't bite the hand that feeds, though. So I think you're very giving. I think you're very loving. But I think you're like nobody messes with you, Diane, if you know what I mean. Um, you're kind-hearted, but I tell you something, cross you, and they would feel the bite. Again, I think you're going to grow from your past. There's that growth. So I think you're going to grow. I think you had to be that fighter though growing up. I think there was no, no, what I can't say what were going on around you, but I know there were things going off around you. And I think you had to fight your way through life, but you've always had your gentle side, which is the caring and loving and loyal. I would say loyal. But yeah, I think that's how you were your past, my lovely. For your present, your two of cups. Um, Now, this one I'm not too sure on this card because, again, you can see people drinking out of the cups, but then you can see a person here. But I think you, because you're strong, I think this is you. And I think these are the ones that you're helping. I think these are the ones that you're trying to give you strength to because you've got a very protective nature. Um, and you definitely, again, there's definitely two people you're trying to protect. Um, I think you've got somebody helping you, or somebody who's there for you. So they're like your strength. Um, and this person gives you the strength to do what you're doing. Um, but yeah, I think you've helped quite a few. I think you've helped quite a few as time's gone over. Um, but again, you've got to be careful because you've got a bumblebee here. You've got your nice butterfly. But I think you've got to be careful because nothing bad's going to happen. Do you know what I mean? But I think you could get stung. Um, so you just got to watch out for that, my lovely. But that'd be happening round you now, and you'd know what that reference to being stung would mean. Um, but yeah, I think you've come through quite a lot in your life to get up to this point as well. And like you say, it's that strength, and that's that strength that you give others. Here we have the Knight of Swords for your future. And again, it's just showing that strength in you. You've got your sword there for your strength. You've got your cape round for protection. But you're not. You don't. I don't find that you have got any walls up. You don't. That protection round you. I think that's showing your strength more than more than like a built up wall for yourself. Because I feel you are confident. I feel you would speak your mind. I don't think you mess with words. Because it lie inside in you. But yeah, I think this is more just about you. You in a sense, Diane, just showing you how far you've come from what you had to fight for when you were younger, to being the person you are now. I find, like I said, I just feel strength coming from you. Um, you're a happy-go-lucky lady. And I think at times, I think you could be a prankster when you wanted to be, just because you've got that like you've got a look in your eyes in this card as if to say, try me, kind of thing, but in a funny way. I think they've got devious eyes, but in a good way. But yeah, I do. I think I think you're well respected because you can see these standing back. They're not trying to fly at you or around you. So yeah, I think you hold your own, my lovely. And then the overall card again, it just coincides with everything from the other cards. As you can see, you're that tower of strength for others. Maybe sometimes I think you possibly could take others' situations on more than what you should, and you need to sometimes possibly step back. But you're the strength, you're the protector, um, and that just shows who you are as the person. And like I said, I got you as a joker just because of your eyes in that one. You've got like a jesterish costume on. You're throwing your swords down for others to hold on to, so you can give them strength too. So yeah, I think for you, I think it's just relaying to you the strength that, like I said, Diane, the strength that you've gone through, and it's like other people need to listen to you. You've been there, you've done it, you've had them experiences, and what you've experienced, and because you've had to fight at times, you don't want these others to do that. You can like sort of help prevent it, if you know what I mean. But that's yours, Diane, my lovely lady.
Doreen's next, she's still in. It's supposed to be Doreen. She just commented, okay, thanks. It should have been Doreen, sorry, but it was me. I looked at the wrong place.
Right, so we've got Doreen next.
Yeah. And number 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. So, and what number's Doreen?
Number 7.
Number 7. So spot on. You know me well. Oh, bless. Thank you, Diane. Really. Thank you to everybody that's having readings. And for positiveness that you're giving back to me. It really does mean so much. And like if it doesn't make sense, I'd rather you say, actually, no, that don't make sense to me. I don't understand it. Because it could have just been the number that you've picked on the cards. It could just be the way I've perceived the cards. But I'll only learn and get better if I have honesty. So I really do appreciate what you're doing. John will.
There's.
How many have I got on there to do now?
Well, Rebecca's already down.
Yeah, I know she is, but how many have I got to do? We're on 7 with Doreen.
8. It's 8 with Doreen.
Are you sure? I've got 7 with Doreen.
Yeah. You've got 12 down in total.
Right, that's it then. 11, 12. I'll only do 12 because I'm only on number 7. What were Doreen's numbers?
Number 7.
Number 7.
Rebecca, there's Karen, Janet, and then yourself.
So here we go, Diane. Doreen, sorry. So Doreen, your first card, your future card, your past card is the Page of Cups. So I'm just gonna have a look and see what I can take off that. Do you know, in your past, Doreen, I see this card as like you had the world in your hands kind of thing. You celebrated life. You love to celebrate life, would I say? Could have been two things that you really did love, or you really were in control of. I feel that you were surrounded by good people. I do think sometimes that people tried to drag you down, but you didn't allow them to, because you can see this serpent wrapping round you. So to me, that could have been a bad egg friend kind of thing. But all in all, I think I'm not saying you had it good in life. I don't think anybody has it good in life, but I think you knew from an age what you wanted to do, and the world was your oyster. That's what I think. For you, Doreen, I feel like the world was your oyster. Um, but it's if you followed that on your next cards. Um, but yeah, you can see. I don't think you were close. I wouldn't say you were. Would I say you were close family? I think you were close to one. I think there were one person you were close to, possibly three. Um, but the connections between these people could have been friends. It could have been family that you kept them at an arm's length kind of thing. Um, but you didn't half love to celebrate life, my lovely, or celebrate your life. Your next card, the Knight of Swords, but upside down. So things may have took a turn because from everything being okay and life's good and things like that, um, it feels to me it's like you're upside down. You feel weighted down. I think things didn't. Some things didn't go to plan. Again, I feel that you're still fighting, um, and you're cutting away at things from the past to step you forward to your future. Um, Now, whether you're cutting off ties with people or memories, I think I'm going to say people just because of your last card. I think you could be cutting ties with people here because in your last card, like I said, you got them at arm's length. And I think these people are the ones that have caused you all the mayhem. So I think this, with the serpent round you on this one, I think this one managed to cause the chaos and everything round you. But yeah, I think you're fighting your way back out because you know this is where you want to be. So you've got 2 of wands. So pardon, 3 of wands. Sorry.
Future.
Yeah, future. Again with this one, I feel that you break free. Because you can see yourself, you finally getting rid of the last 2 strands. Um, in your hand, you're letting go. You've got a flower sprouting from your hand there, so that's a sign of growth. So I think things are going to be things are going to turn for you in the future. I think because you're on like a ball, and I think that you're going to start going up and around, and things are going to start working out a lot better for you. I do feel that you're going to have to make a choice. And I think the choices, in fact, 2 choices. I think there's going to be 2 choices, but you've got to be careful with these choices because I think these 2 choices, I think one could take you backwards, one could knock you back a little bit, but the other choice, it could take you really back. So I think you're going to have to be a little bit careful on a couple of choices that you've got coming up, Doreen. But you've got to do what's right for you, and you've got to make that choice and really just go for it. And then your overall call, you've got the strength. So to me, that's showing you that you are going to have the strength to get rid and cut the people out that need to be cut out. And you are going to take that, you are going to make that right choice here. Because the strength around you and positivities around you. So you are going to be able to move forward and let it all go to rest and start going back to being this person here. Who's going to enjoy life and enjoy the beauty of life and everything else, Doreen. That's what I'm getting for you, my lovely lady. So there you go.
You've got Karen Pickford next.
Karen Pickford?
Karen's also picked number 7.
Karen's picked number 7 as well. I hope that reading were all right for you, my lovely Doreen. So, Karen, King of Pentacles for your first one. So again, for you, Karen, I think that you did quite well for yourself in your past. I think you knew the path you were going on. There could have been quite a lot of moving about or travelling when you were younger, Karen. Because it's like you're happy, but you're not 100% settled because your feet aren't on the ground. I do feel you're tethered to one certain place, but I do think that because you're in flight mode, I do think that there were a lot of moving about for you and everything else. But you were happy. I don't think it caused any issues. Your head's strong. But yeah, I think for you, I think it was a lot of upheaval with travel, but you were happy and yeah. Queen of Pentacles. So again, you finally landed on your feet. So I think either all the moving about that happened or all the different choices that were around you in the past. But like I said, I do feel travel a lot with this card just because, or it could mean you were travel, you wanted to travel. If they weren't traveling, you wanted to travel. But I know travel's a big thing, Karen. Queen of Pentacles. So I think you finally settled. I think you finally found your home. I feel that there's no more moving around for you. Possibly travel though still, because I feel you at times can feel like you're stuck in a rut, but you want to holiday still. Not stuck in a rut as stuck. That's stuck in a rut's a wrong word. It's more like that. Get bored a little easy, and I think that you do. I think you still like to travel, and I think there's places still left you're going to travel to. But at the moment, I think you're well grounded. I think you're happy with your situation. But yeah, a possible move, maybe coming, or like I say, a holiday. It could be travel with holiday, but there's definitely something on cards for you that you're considering at the minute. But your feet are firmly flat on the floor. So you're not going anywhere at the moment, Karen. 8 of Wands. So I think you're going to have to make some decisions. And I think it's whether to stay or go. Are you going to stay where you are? Or are you going to have to go? Because, yeah, you can see, like you say, you feel trapped by situations. And I think in your future, you are still going to feel trapped in your situations. But again, I think you can get yourself out of it, but you would have that make the choice of fight or flight kind of thing. But again, I think going back to this one, I think this is the person that's got to not let this not feel trapped. You've got the strength to move, to get out of the situation that you're in, or whatever it is going to be, a move like I said, or it's going to be a holiday or something, but there is going to be a flight there. But you can prevent this, you can stop this. You just have to be firm with yourself now. And then your overall card, Queen of Cups. So everything is going to work out okay. Again, you can see for me, you can see that travel road. So you can see that travel when you were younger, the traveling or moving about as such was there. You can see that you finally got settled. And you can see that all these here, you cut ties, you've sorted it out, and you are going to celebrate. It's going to take time, but that celebration to celebrate you is going to be there. But this, like I said, this future one, you can control that now. So you've just got to cut the ties that you need to cut and free yourself from whatever you're trapped from. And yeah, just your head's strong. Your head's strong. You know where you need to. You know what you need to do. You just got to do it, my lovely. Just got to make them choices and cut the rest away. Is it just cards you do?
I'm just answering that.
Oh.
But
I hope that were all right, Karen, my lovely.
There you go. I just answered it, but my laptop, my tablet's quite slow.
Yeah.
Janet Butler next.
Janet, are you in, my lovely? Thank you, Karen.
Should be. She would a minute ago.
Yeah.
Janet Butler picked number 11.
Number 11. Janet, are you in?
Yvonne's just come in.
I know, Yvonne. Evening, Yvonne. Afternoon, Yvonne. Never mind evening. I'm just nervous. Right, I'll give Janet 2 minutes.
Shut up. Grumpy. So you got Janet and this. Zero in.
I'm only doing up to number 12.
Yeah, that's 11. And then we'll do Yvonne number. Do Carol after Janet.
I'm going. Janet,
no,
she's
Rebecca,
here.
sorry, Rebecca's
and
after.
Janet picked number 11.
Yeah. Then it's Rebecca after this.
Can you pick me them 2 cards up off the floor, please?
You've got Rebecca after this one.
Yeah.
Is Janet in? Yeah, Janet.
Yeah, Janet's here. Oh, bless, you on school run. At least your quarters, my lovely.
Rebecca next after this one. Lindzi.
Yeah.
Rebecca next.
It's Rebecca after this.
Yeah, so we've been at school run.
Oh, no, Yvonne's just put you on school run.
Oh, I thought it was Rebecca that put you on school run. Come on.
Thank you, Carol. So, Janet, my lovely, this one's for you. So, for your past, we have got the 4 of Cups. So, let's see what I can read from this card. See, me personally, I feel this card's the wrong way. I think the card should be that way for you, my lovely. Thank you, Doreen. I know, Yvonne, evening. Can't help it. But we'll go with it as it turned. So for you, Janet, I think that you have celebrated things in life. I think in your past, I think your achievements that you did, I think you achieved something, and you set yourself goals that you got to achieve. And I think that sometimes these goals that you achieved were a little bit like too far, but not out of your reach, if you know what I mean. But I think you were one of these that got your head down and just got on with it. You just did what you needed to do. But I think you were one of these that did need to set goals in life to hit and achieve things from. I think that's what I'm getting from this card. Is the achievements and achieving things. And I don't think you had it easy. You had your feet on the ground. But for you, I think whether it were achieving things to do with yourself, or did you have to prove yourself to others? Did you feel you had? You could have actually felt like you had to prove yourself to other people. And it was like you had to set the goals for the others. Um, yeah, I think I'm more gonna say that. I feel like you had to prove yourself to others in life, Janet. I think when you were growing up, I think you had a lot of weight on you, and yeah, you had to prove yourself. I think you had to grow up a bit quickly as well. Um, Not sure about your childhood. I think childhood could have been not a lot of play involved. More you were meant to study, meant to learn. But I feel that achievement were a big thing, or proving yourself to somebody else. Your next card is the Eight of Cups. Yeah, so that again goes back to that one. Um, Again, yeah, you lost. I feel that you lost on the paths that you've been on, Janet. I feel that you either lost who you are, or you just lost a bit of yourself. But whatever you did were never good enough. That's what I feel, and that's I think you feel sometimes now. Whatever you do for others isn't, you feel judged, or you feel isn't good enough for them. But actually, it is. It's them that have got the issues, and not you, Janet. I think it's. But you know what? You're ready to change. You're ready to put that look. Your foot's ready to you've been on this path for so long, you've felt judged and everything else for so long, that now I think you've hit that age where you think, do you know what, sod lot on you. And I know I shouldn't say that, but I think that's how you're feeling at the moment. Just sod lot on you. I am good enough. And if you don't think I'm good enough, then it's your loss, not mine. I think that's where you've got to get to yourself too, Janet, because I think that you just don't need to prove yourself to anybody, Janet. You're you, and you should be allowed to be you and not be judged by anybody, my lovely. Um, so your next card, you've got the High Priestess. And again, I think that your High Priestess is a really nice card. And she might be upside down, but that doesn't mean that that's what your life's going to be, is upside down. I think what it means is, if you look, you are taking. It's going to be tiny steps, because I think it's like you've been not brainwashed, but like when you've been treated a certain way, and it's conditioned. Yeah, I feel like it's conditioned from a young age. It were like a conditioning. You know what I mean, don't you, Janet? I feel that because it were like your brain were conditioned to feel this way, but you are making them choices, you are making them changes, and you're getting ready. I mean, to me, I'll class this as a sword, and I think you are getting ready to just take that stand, and just be yourself and allow yourself to be you. Um, because nobody, like I said, nobody should judge. But yeah, I think, yeah, you're finally seeing this light. You're finally seeing that you don't have to be treated this way anymore, and that you can be free and make your own decisions with your head held high. And then your last card, you've got the Three of Pentacles. And again, you're surrounded. You've got a couple of people that you can talk to, and that are trying. I think they're trying to help build you up, and make you see that you are worth so much more than what you give yourself credit for. And I think these two people around you are the ones that are gonna get you there. And again, you can see it all comes in, or it all comes through. So you've got here, look, you've got your stem, where on this card you were like downtrodden, and look how smaller it's got. So over time, you've allowed it. You can see that these connections, these like achievements, are still happening. But then you can also see that these two people have stepped in to help build you because they're free. They're not attached to anything, so they're really good for you. So whoever these two lovely ladies are, or could be men, could be too many in your life, whoever these are, Janet, they're absolutely fabulous people to have round. But eventually you will cut ties and you will be able to just say to everybody, sod 'em all. I'm me, and love me for me, and that's it. So, but that's what I get for you today, Janet, my lovely. Afternoon, while Bill. We've got next Rebecca. Has Rebecca given us a number?
20.
Scotty's got snow warning on his phone. Be right back, he's having a coffee. So Rebecca, my lovely, 20 for you. Is Rebecca still in? Have you seen Rebecca?
She was. Last time she putting about put Fifi so cute. Yeah, we'll be going on school run. I typed it wrong combo though, but I don't.
She might be on school run.
No.
Because it is school run time, isn't it? So,
couple of seconds. You've got Rebecca, and then you've got Carol and Yvonne left to do.
Carol and Yvonne. Carol Owens.
Carol Owens and Yvonne Butterworth need a number off, if you please. A relevant number. Rebecca's still here yet?
Rebecca's still here. So Rebecca, you're number 2.
Carol, if you're still on, Carol Owens, can I have a relevant number?
Welcome back, Wild Bill. 1, 2, 3,
Rebecca's here.
4. I've got Rebecca's going. Oh my God, Lindsay is so accurate. I see that the other week. Thank you so much. Very emotional. Oh, bless you, Janet, my lovely lady. But you do. You're worth so much more, my lovely. And as your card showed, you've just got to start. Get rid of negative. So Rebecca. So Rebecca, for your first card, we have got the 4 of Pentacles. So again, this card can represent 2 things. It can represent the growing up. Again, it were a strict upbringing. Because you're hanging upside down. But you see, I can sense a strict upbringing, but I can also see that you did do sneaky things that you didn't get caught for. But I do think that your upbringing could have been not too strict, but I think you could have been. Is it wild child here? 2 minutes. Let me just have a look at this card for Rebecca. See, I get from this card, Rebecca, that you played sweet and innocent when actually you could cause a little bit of chaos. Not in a bad way, but other people getting blamed for things you did. But I do feel a kind of strictness, or there were a restrictiveness around you. But you did break free sometimes, and you did get out. But you knew when enough were enough. But like I say, yeah, I think you were one that caused the mayhem and got away with it, and the others got the blame. For the future card, 2 of Wands. Present card, sorry, 2 of Wands. Again, I still feel like you are the joker sometimes. I think sometimes you can get carried away with it though, and possibly take it a little bit too far, but you don't mean any harm by what you're doing. It is just it's done with love, let's say. But yeah, I also see that I think you've got there's a change coming, or there's something coming in that you're not quite 100% on. Seems to be coming in slowly, so you know it's coming. I think you know this change is coming. But I think you're at a crossroads with it, whether to go with the change or not go with the change, or what not to do. Because at the minute I think it's looking a bit chaotic coming in. But you're not actually in the midst of it yet. I think it's that choice. It's that crossroads. You've got to decide which way you're going to go. Are you going to allow? And I don't think this chaos is a bad thing. But I think it's gonna. It could turn your life upside down for a while. But it's if you're willing to let it upset. It's if you're willing to let it upset your life, my lovely. Wheel of Fortune. So whatever choice you made here was the right choice, because it's opened up a lot of opportunities for you in future. Whatever this is going to bring you quite a few opportunities. And again, I think the opportunities it opens up to are going to be amazing for you. It's going to be hard work at times, and I think you're going to struggle maybe a little bit. But you've got people around you that you can take strength for. They're like hiding here. There's like an adult and a child. Oh, and you've got some more faces hiding down here. So I think these are like going to come out at woodwork. I think these two already have, or there's something about the two that have already come out at woodwork. So whether that's to do with that, what's coming in, the storm under your feet kind of thing with crossroads. But then there's other people going to be coming out at woodwork, but it is all going to be for the best. And yeah, you're gonna be spinning that wheel of fortune on where you're gonna go, my lovely, because I think you're gonna have quite a couple of whichever way you go is gonna be a hard. It's gonna take work, but everything's achievable. But yeah, it's gonna be an amazing ride for you, my lovely. So your overall card, again, it shows you're upside down from your past. It shows you the naughty side to you, as I will call it, where you was little Miss Goody Two Shoes, but you was Miss Naughty at the same time. It shows you the struggles that you're going to have, where this is concerned. It shows you coming in, and again, it shows the faces. So I do think what's happening where your crossroads are more to do with people. Whether it's family, friends, or whatever, but I think that's where that's coming from. I think it's people. But then you can see that you've got these vines coming up, and you've got that wheel of fortune coming in. You've got like your duck, whatever this is, duck, bird, but you've got that like going round, in a position or around. So I would say that's like your wheel of fortune coming in. But again, it all goes on these decisions that you make back here. Remember, you're in control of your own futures. Whatever's set on cards don't mean it's set in stone. It's just what you can. It can just help you make some of the choices. But that's for you, my lovely Rebecca.
I don't know if the last two are in, because I've asked for a relevant number.
Right, so have we got Carol Owen and Yvonne Butterworth in? I don't think we have, because I think Yvonne's gone on the school run. Afternoon, Claire, my lovely lady. Hope you're well.
Help everyone.
Help everyone. Claire, are you alright? Do you need help? She might need help and I might be laughing. Oh, bless you, Rebecca, my lovely. I'm just glad that you can get... I'm glad you all managed to get something out of card reading for today. Hello, even. I'm going to send 999 party out to you then, Claire. I will come back on, and Carol Owen and Yvonne Butterworth will be the first on my next list that I do. I will come on probably... Thursday, might be Thursday night. I think I'm going to come on Thursday night. But this is all going to be done in group, in YouTube group, on Facebook group rather than YouTube, and then I will share it over to YouTube. But this is solely only for the group, for you lovely lot in group that like the tarots. So yes, I hope you've all enjoyed it, and I hope you've all enjoyed your readings. You can. I'm a bit flustered now. I've gone a bit red. Oh, sugar me timbers.
No, look at you. You're showing.
I know. I'm showing dog's balls off. Oh! Oh, let me sit back a bit. Eh, dear me. We're getting snow, apparently. Lindsay was spot on. Oh, bless. Thank you, Wild Bill. Thank you, my lovely. Look at me. I look a right state.
I was sat on this.
He's sat trying to do it on this.
It's right slow, that. It just takes me half an hour to type.
But, no, I'm so glad you enjoyed your readings. And like I say, when I come on Thursday, I will do Carol Owen and Yvonne Butterworth then, unless they come in chatting the next 5 minutes. And then if I've got a chance, I'll do them then. But I'm knackered. I can't believe how much that actually takes out on you, you know, when you're having to concentrate. And, well, done brilliantly. Marion was great and so accurate too. And John's a great help. But I know, can't do anything without him.
Get my little black
flashy
dress.
balls. We've ordered a new flashy ball, but dogs tried to eat it. So we've had to cut it open because the flashy ball didn't work.
We've got a new one.
Yeah, we've got a new one. We've got a new flashy ball. This is new. Nobody's seen this yet, bar you. So what have we got? Can you switch it on? Oh, it's on.
So look,
it's a teddy that flashes. So
it's a teddy. We've actually had to cut an hole at bottom to put the flashy ball in it.
Yeah. So it's another device for when we're out on investigation. I do think the next investigation we are going to do on YouTube because as much as Facebook's so much easier, we don't want to leave behind what got us started, I don't think, and that was Facebook. So we will be live on Facebook. Not sure when.
Could be today.
Could be tonight. We're live on Facebook. We might be doing a live later on. But yeah, I won't be out, obviously. I'm resting. I'm resting up. So, but yes. But no. But thank you to everybody that's allowed me to read. And I know there is a couple on YouTube that want a reading, so I will take their names and I will put them. I'll read for them on here, and then when it goes over to YouTube, they can watch the readings that way.
Like I say, we will keep everyone updated about tonight. Look at my e-cig now. I don't know what I've done.
That table.
We're just waiting on the weather at a minute to see what's happening with weather. We've actually got bluish grey skies.
Oh, you have to pull curtain back. It's knocked us out of focus. We'll remember.
I look better out of focus.
He's cutting feeds to an hour. Not at the minute, Bill. We've been watching some others that are on, and they cut it off themselves after an hour and a half. I think
Facebook is still telling us it's 4 hours.
Yeah. If you have a look on rules,
I don't know.
Just double check. But somebody we know, they went live on Facebook yesterday, an hour and a half. I think they did. So we're gonna. This is one of the reasons we're gonna try it out, Bill, and just see what time is for Facebook.
If it gets to 55 minutes and it tells me I've got 5 minutes left, I'll just have to stop it and restart it
again.
So yeah, we are waiting for weather. Scotty's on snow alert apparently.
Yeah.
Craig says they're having snow, which isn't great.
No, Craig's only Chesterfield, isn't he?
So we are just waiting on to see how weather goes and find a suitable location for this weather.
Yeah.
And if both got a plan, then I will be out tonight.
Yes. So we're going to love you and leave you, because now I'm going to sit in my chair and try and chill for a little bit. Sorry to the both ladies, Carol Owen and Yvonne Butterworth, for not getting your readings in. But I promise, ladies, you will be the first to I call out on Thursday. So yeah, Claire, snow in Chesterfield. We had a little bit of snow coming down here just before I started readings, and
Scotty
then
says it's snow alert.
It stopped. But it's not snowing now.
But I've looked up weather for on interweb, And
said between 4 and 5,
or
didn't
5
it?
and 6.
I'm going to have to go and sit in a minute. My bag's
no worries. Right.
No, right, I'm going because my pain level's starting to come through and you guys aren't allowed to see me in pain. So we shall catch you all later on tonight.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, John will be live. John will keep us updated. And take care, my lovelies. Stay safe in this weather. Love and light. Namaste. And thank you to everybody for joining and allowing me to read for you. So, mwah. Take care, my lovelies. See you soon.
See you soon. Bye.